And good morning, people. Welcome back to Suikoden 4. Last time we finished up in Nay. Before we found Oleg and his newfangled recording device and accidentally recorded the destruction of Ilya. We brought him back to the king. And we were on our way home when we were attacked by Ramada, Azuki, and Mizagi. No. Akage and Mizuki. Let's actually get their names right. And it's night time. We have received Akage, Mizuki, and Ramada on our team now. And we're going home. It's the only way we can go. But, something tells me going around this corner is going to make something happen. I'm right. Wish I wasn't, but I'm right.
Anyone who wishes to fight me, come! Listen up! Do not back down! Return fire! Damn those Kuluk dogs, but I'll admit they've got skill.
Apparently, Lino Cordes is taking the charge. Remember what he said before? If you use the rune, you forfeit your own life. Now is the choice. You can actually end the game right here if you wish. And I'm going to. And then I'll be back afterwards to go the proper way. But no, I can't use the rune. No, I can't use the rune. No, I can't use the rune. Come on. There's meant to be a stopping point at this point. But apparently it's not wanted to let me do it. Apparently it's not wanted to let me do it, so I guess we're going on. So let's go and use the rune, I guess. Yeah, that rune is a bit too overpowered for its own good when fighting up against ships.
What was that just now?
I'm sorry.
At least he's got his mind on what is needed to do, and let's finish off the fights.
He did it! He did it! How wonderful! Simply wonderful! This will make the battle an awful lot easier for His Majesty!
Yeah, but what's the cost on us?
Hurry! Let's get up there, too!
At least I haven't collapsed this time. At least, not yet. But now we have to defend Obel. We have been given another big fight. The third Kuluk fleet versus an Obel warship. Two types of enemy shells. Fire and wind and earth. Simply put, we need a fire and a wind. That's it. You will notice that Lino Caldas is actually quite competent and has it ready for himself already. However, his ship is quite fragile. His hull is only 5. But we need fire and wind. Desmond, looks like you're going to take place for both of them. No, but you can only choose one, so that doesn't really help. So, Paula, and we need a wind, which unfortunately is only Desmond. So Jill can come along for the fighting. Akage, Mizuki, and Chipu. So there's my team that I'm using for this fight. Still can't change my captain, but I will eventually be able to. Look at map again. Yeah, he's set up correctly, so I don't need to worry. I'm set up correctly, so even though I've got only 58 underlings or hit points, I shouldn't really be in danger. So let's commence. Thinking about it, you just are a Kulu captain and soldier. Same with you, so you have no one real special in front of you. So, there we go. You're going to attack with either, I think that's wind. It is. So, pretty much a win for me. They can't fight back, and I can't lose. That one's going to come forward, and I'm going to attack with Desmond. They went with Earth, so another win for me. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of this game, these are probably some of the better battles to do, but also some of the easiest. Because it's quite set, and yeah, you're attacking with wind again, it looks like. Fair enough. I will take the free wind pretty easily. And just for the heck of it, let's go for a wind. This is one of the instances where a ship that is set up by someone else, the computer in this case, is much more well equipped for fighting than your own. 90 hit points, even though it has a small armor, you shouldn't be able to die, and very favourable elements. My one wasn't even close, really. That will change once I get a few more people, of course. Yeah, we're still up, but doesn't look like we were for long. And we use the runes, so here we are again. Again, all we do is move forward. Into these spots. Kika. You've heard that name before? I haven't heard the name Edgar though. And he's with Brando. So is this how Brando got the rune? From this person called Edgar? Seems that way because Edgar seems to be on his way to death. Or is Edgar okay and Brandu's the one that got the rune? Help me, hurry, release me from my misery. This is Brandu we're facing. Or Brando. Again. Brando's shadow. We've been fighting in this mindscape, you could call it. Previous holders of the rune.
So long, Kika. I'll be on the other side, with him, raising a toast together.
And each time, it's released part of the rune's power. This time is no different. Rune of Punishment. The Voice of Death. This is an instant death attack. This is not really that special in my opinion. Because it has a chance of killing yourself. Yeah, I don't really like that sort of idea, especially at 10% chance. Eternal Ordeal, Double-Edged Sword, both of them are fairly useful. Eternal Ordeal more than Double-Edged Sword. Voice of Death, no. This is also why I have Water Rune. Kindness Rain uses the same MP as Voice of Death, so which one would I rather choose? Gaining HP or trying to instantly kill one enemy and almost killing yourself. Yeah, there's not really a choice in there. But at least I'm awake. At least I'm alive, because I've used the rune again. But we just defeated the third Kuluk fleet. Last time I checked, third does not mean the best. That sort of means to me that they've got a lot of fleets still to come, some which are probably more well equipped, such as the second and the first. But while we're on our feet, we might as well... yeah, everyone has gotten quicker. I'm wondering if that is passive and happened. Not certain. I'll have to check back on some of my playthroughs later.
Hey, I got a question for you. Have any of you thought about who the rune might transfer to next? I mean, what if it's me? What am I supposed to do then, huh?
I wouldn't mind if it transferred to me.
I really would not want to have it, but I'll try my best to keep it from falling into the hands of someone who would abuse it. Yeah, that's all we can do.
The kids have quite clever opinions, don't you think?
Kids?
Ah, hey, I've got things I want to accomplish during my lifetime. But what if my life were eaten away? Then what?
Akagi, ultimately life always ends too soon.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sure, maybe that's what you believe, Mizuki.
We should make things clear first. We shall fight together, so the rune will not have to be used. If any of you cannot agree to work together, please leave now. Let us work together and do our best. I believe that is the only thing we can do.
Mr. Akagi, do you still intend to leave?
Not until this current conflict ends. I'll keep you company until then, all right?
I'll be 19 years old this year. Would I still be considered a kid?
Looks like people are a bit worried about the rune being passed on to them. Let's not have that happen. Let's actually keep it on this person, the hero of this game. That way, no one else has to worry. Still not opened your shop yet, Chadley. Let's see if I can pick up my team. So I would like to show a couple of things that that wasn't what I wanted to do. That might be helpful. Akagi Mizuki, they're only level 25 at this moment in time, but that's quite alright. And we'll go with that. Paula is there mostly because her spells sort of outrank Jewel at the moment. And Jewel does relatively about the same amount of damage physically, but Paula has a lot more magic options. So that is why Paula is sort of better than Jewel. Putting out a newspaper. Teaser, apparently. this newspaper actually gives you hints about things that are going on in the world. Also has a novel that's made by Peril. This is based on a certain person, which is in the ship itself. Called her Madame Depression. Husband has passed away, left to live alone with her son. I wonder who that is about. And back issues, you can actually go back and read any issues that have been made. I need support, don't I? Let's take a Vicky. Don't think I need Cedric. I think his passive, his movement thing, if it has happened, is just automatic. And looks like the lift person, the elevator person, isn't there. Not another attack. Is it? Might be. Let's hope not. But Akage Mizuki. These two do have a combo together, but currently they cannot do it because, well, they haven't been in my team long enough. What I want to show though is Mizuki's rune, the Strike rune. Use ninja technique against one enemy. This attack is one of the best attacks in the game. Completely free. And it does that. At the moment she doesn't do a lot of damage because her weapon is quite low in power and she's a few levels below everyone else. But the Strike rune is a completely free double damage hit. I don't know about you, but that seems like a very good choice to have. It cannot be taken away from her. She is the only one that can use it. But in my opinion, she's one of the better fighters as well. Normally, without having that rune, she's got fairly decent magic stats. Her strength is a bit low, but she makes up for it through that rune. And I believe at this moment in time, the Damankus is only weapon level 3. And she's got very little in the way of equipment. We need to change that. Akage has a bit more in the way of physical strength, but his magic leaves a lot to be desired. Again, his chakram is only level 3, we need to change that. Kulukami is showing movement once again, and we can't go inside the town. That's not good. Can't see anything out to sea, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything out there, because it's scenery, you don't usually see anything different. Oh, there's my there's that instant death attack that I was talking about. Yeah, the main character's dead. That's not a good sign. I thought I was a bit higher level, but guess not right now. Luckily, they don't stay dead after battle. They return on 1 HP. Oh, he's come back on 30. That's perfectly fine. He didn't really need the experience anyway, but yeah, I guess back in here is the only way we can go. Or we could get into a fight. So back in here we go, but where is everyone? That's a very good question. Where's everyone gone? Oh, this seems like a very good time to use the war room, doesn't it? Considering there's a war going on.
Your assistance is needed!
Master Setsu, what's the matter?
Mr. Setsu, don't tell me. That rune on his left hand. Are you asking him to use it again?
No! No way! Absolutely not! Forget it!
What an awful man you are, taking his life for granted like that.
No, you've got it all wrong. Please, hear me out. You must let me explain.
Huh?
Your Majesty! I beg of you, please protect our king and princess.
Protect them? What do you mean?
Well, they just,
Allow me to explain. As you may have already realized, the building you are in now is actually not a building at all, but a very large ship.
Huh?
Shocker!
That's correct. I constructed it under the orders from His Majesty.
Relying solely on the royal fleet made me uneasy, so I had it built in secret, never thinking we would have to use it so soon. Anyway, we need to all split up and begin preparations for departure. We may be criticized for fleeing, but it cannot be helped. Unfortunately, this is our only option right now. Will you go out and gather volunteers to join us?
I will go too.
All right, but be careful, okay? You'll need to gather the people we can't leave on the island. We'll also need a doctor. Oh, and one more thing. Do not use that left hand of yours under any circumstances, you hear?
So we've got Flair on the party, and yes, we are in a ship. Something I've been trying to avoid saying for quite a while since I got in here. There is a screen between the cliff and coming into this ship that I haven't shown because it actually shows the ship itself. So let's see if I can go out and come back in to show it. But we've got Flair on our team at this moment in time. She has a wind rune. She has Wind of Sleep, Healing Wind, which is the second skill, which is basically like Kindness Drops, just as a level 2 instead of a level 1. And we've also got the Shredding. The Shredding is actually the skill that, if you remember back Troy used on us to pretty much decimate my party at that time. 300 HP to all enemies. I am considering putting the wind rune onto the main character instead of the water rune, because healing wind will use the same MP as double-edged sword, and the shredding is a much more attacking technique than much more secure attacking technique than what's the name? Voice of Death is. I never remember that because I don't use it. So that way I will have a use for every single level of magic. Level 1 Eternal Deals, Level 2 Healing Wind, Level 3 the Shredding. Flair herself is sort of an all-rounder character. She's quick, she has fairly good MP, and she does criticals quite often. She is also an archer. Hathor is her bow. She's only got a level 1 bow though at this moment in time. That isn't exactly helpful. So hopefully, and I can, I'm going to grab a couple of extra people, but I can't. The only other person I can get is Cedric. So Cedric will have to do. So, next time we go to town to look for volunteers, I guess, because, as Lino said, this is a very large ship. We are going to need people to help steer this thing, to help work on it, because we are going back out to sea in it, eventually. So, next time, volunteering. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.